If you lost every dollar you had today, every property, every investment, every account, what would you still be worth? It's not a trick question. It's the real definition of wealth. Because true wealth isn't what you keep in a bank. It's what you carry in your character. It's the value you've built. In skill, reputation, trust, and rhythm. Money can fluctuate. Markets can collapse. But consistent value endures. The illusion of net worth. Modern society measures wealth by numbers. Net worth, income, assets. But none of those measures how you actually live. You can be rich in numbers and bankrupt in peace. You can have assets and no relationships. You can own everything and still wake up empty. The ancients defined wealth differently. To them, a wealthy person was one whose actions were aligned with purpose, whose words built trust, and whose presence created harmony. Wealth wasn't a possession. It was a vibration, a consistent flow of value offered to the world. Value as rhythm. Everything valuable in nature operates in rhythm. The sun rises, the tides move, the seasons change. Nothing valuable happens erratically, and the same law governs human wealth. You don't become valuable through intensity, you become valuable through consistency. Trust is built through consistent honesty. Expertise is built through consistent learning. Peace is built through consistent reflection. Impact is built through consistent service. When rhythm enters your life, everything valuable begins to grow. The currency of integrity. Integrity is the only currency that never loses value. It compounds through every deal, every conversation, every small decision. The wealthiest individuals, financially and spiritually, protect their word like treasure. Because your word is your brand, and your brand is your unseen bank account of trust. When people can predict your reliability, you'll never need to chase opportunity. It will find you. That's wealth beyond money, the kind that multiplies through character. From earning to serving. Money follows meaning. The ancient merchants, monks, and makers all lived by one principle. Serve first. Wealth follows service. They didn't sell. They solved. They didn't compete. They created. They didn't hoard. They helped. They knew that consistent service builds invisible equity. Even when money was absent, reputation was present. And reputation, when aligned with integrity, becomes generational wealth. Why consistency builds credibility. Anyone can impress once. But only consistency builds credibility. Credibility is when people believe in your follow-through, when they trust your timing, tone, and truth. It's the compound effect of keeping small promises over and over. A consistent creator becomes trustworthy. A consistent leader becomes dependable. A consistent friend becomes irreplaceable. Credibility isn't flashy. It's quiet repetition that builds unshakable trust. The hidden poverty of inconsistency. Inconsistency is expensive. It costs trust, peace, and opportunity. When you change direction too often, people stop believing you. When you speak with passion but act without follow-through, your words lose value. Financial loss can be recovered. Reputational loss takes years. That's why consistency isn't just good advice. It's wealth insurance. It protects your name, your relationships, your mental state. The most valuable asset you'll ever own is reliability. The rhythm of contribution. Real wealth is measured by how much value you add to others' lives, consistently, not occasionally. When your life becomes a pattern of contribution, you stop chasing significance, you become it. You start seeing money as a byproduct of meaning. You begin to view business as service. And you discover that the wealthiest people are simply those who make others' lives easier, richer, calmer. Contribution turns effort into fulfillment, and fulfillment is wealth's highest form. The emotional ROI. Every consistent act of value creates emotional returns. Helping others builds purpose. Keeping promises builds self-respect. Creating beauty builds joy. These are not abstract rewards. They're the emotional interest that compounds from meaningful action. When your emotional state is rich, your financial outcomes improve naturally, because a calm, purpose-driven mind makes better decisions. That's how emotional and financial wealth feed each other. One nourishes the other through rhythm and clarity. Ancient patience, modern profit. Ancient traders and artisans didn't chase volume, they chased mastery. They honed their craft daily, same tools, same focus, same pace. They built reputations so solid that their names became currencies. Their patience became profit. You can live that principle today. Be the person who keeps delivering, steadily, ethically, even when unseen, because markets may reward trends, but the world rewards trust. Consistency is what converts patience into prosperity. Turning work into worship. Whatever your craft, business, art, teaching, parenting, you can elevate it from effort to expression through consistency. When you do something with full presence, every time you turn it into worship, not in a religious sense, but in reverence. The act itself becomes sacred because of your awareness within it. When you treat your work as service and your time as sacred, your energy changes. And that energy, repeated daily, becomes magnetism. That's how consistent value turns into effortless opportunity. From transaction to transformation. Most people work for transaction, a few work for transformation. Transaction asks, what can I get? Transformation asks, what can I give and grow through? Every transaction ends, every transformation multiplies. When you align your work with transformation, your impact outlives the moment. That's why the wealthiest legacies are built by people who treated every task, big or small, as a seed. Because the act of giving value transforms both the giver and the receiver. Why calm is the ultimate edge. In markets, in business, in life, everyone's looking for an edge, but calm consistency is the edge. It allows you to observe longer, act wiser, and recover faster. It keeps your reputation untarnished while others self-destruct under pressure. Calm is not absence of drive. It's precision of focus. It's how you stay rich in both mind and money, because you're not emotionally bankrupt from constant reaction. Calm is the rarest form of wealth and the most transferable to everyone around you. Legacy is the final dividend. At the end of it all, money fades, fame fades, but rhythm remains. People will forget your net worth, but they'll remember your consistency. How you treated them, how you showed up, how you made them feel. Legacy isn't written in numbers, it's written in repetition. It's not about what you owned, but what you built inside others. Every consistent act of kindness, excellence, and integrity becomes the compound interest of a life well lived. Pause for a moment. Ask yourself, am I chasing numbers or nurturing rhythm? Am I accumulating or am I contributing? Am I consistent in how I create value or only when I feel motivated? Because wealth isn't what you have, it's what you are when everything else is gone. Every day you show up with awareness. You add invisible value to the world. Every time you repeat your craft with integrity, you deposit into the universe's trust account. And one day, when everything you've built speaks for you, you'll realize you were never chasing wealth. You were becoming it. That's wealth beyond money. That's the quiet power of consistency. If this series helped you rethink wealth as rhythm, consistency, and inner calm, follow for more content like this. Because the richest life isn't built by intensity, it's built by who you become through steady, repeated action.